Hello there, my name is Rachel. I'd like to talk about animation, and today we're going to talk about Moon Girl and Dinosaur. I'll be honestly, I only heard of it, but I never was interested about Moon Girl and Dinosaur comics. It was sort of popular, but I didn't really understand who these two characters really were. Yeah, I was trying to look online to someone to explain to me what is this, and how they explain it is sort of a character could be very divisive because how hyperactive she really is. That's the reason why they stopped selling her comics and trying to sell comics for a young audience like first or second graders because they feel they fit the demographic even more better to them. And that sort of gave me a little hesitation when the show started because it really feels she was sort of out there, really hyperactive, trying to be that sort of Marvel formula being relatable. Now, they really try to lean in that. That's the part of, I think, one of the biggest problem in Marvel. They want to relate to every single character to the audience. Sometimes that formula doesn't work for certain characters, and it shows this first episode. They sort of did struggle. They just didn't know how to give her a personality while being relatable. But till everything sort of falls in place, it just works. It really does. It takes a little while because they're trying to introduce all the family. Like the reason why she became a heroine is because her family are sort of trying to keep their business up, but without all the sort of kind of losing light, losing power above the buildings. And that's sort of a mystery. Nobody knows why. And everybody's keep robbing on her street. And he decided, well, I'm Mr. Fix It. I fix everything. I can fix this. I'm smarter of this. And she tries, but every time she tries, she sort of fails and realizes being a hero is a lot of work. I mean, she's sort of very naive. She can fix it without realizing you do a lot of mistakes in self-improvement to become a hero. And that sort of make her doubt herself. Especially if you have a new friend in school who trying to help her to be a hero. She became sort of her basically manager, trying to promote her, trying to sell her as a good person, including her pet dinosaur. That describe how she got this dinosaur is because she was sort of experimenting unfinished project about a character called Self Moon Girl that nobody knows her real name, and she left this sort of half project done, and she's trying to finish it and realizes it's sort of a teleport for a different place. Partly it's kind of time travel because they kind of take a dinosaur for a different timeline and bring to the modern times. But you think this animal would be too dangerous, but you realize no, this dinosaur is pretty friendly. He's just sort of big. He's like a dog now words. And how Moon Girl sort of understand her, trying to help the dinosaur help her, and try to basically stop crime. But this is the thing. This is sort of a kind of understand when she started becoming a hero, she never thinks a couple of steps ahead. Like the first enemy she took down, the first supervillain, was basically her teacher accidentally because she didn't have a teacher till that one day the new teacher arrived to take the position being the science teacher, and you realize, oh, I'm now in trouble. But I love it that she should understand in how the villain threatened her to understand if you want to be a hero, you will sacrifice a lot of things. But the question is, will you want to sacrifice it because you want to be a hero, or you want to sacrifice everything to help the community? And that's sort of the process of Moon Girl. Understand how to do things, how to become unite with the community to convince them to do something good and unite. And Moon Girl sort of struggles because she's afraid of this preventing could actually hurt her family, and decided to maybe stop being a hero to her grandmother, sort of give her wisdom and understand what she is fighting for, and done a very appropriate way of all the characters. Like this is the reason why they needed 2 episodes to sort of understand Moon Girl. But be fair, I felt they didn't need 2 episodes. I feel one episode could accomplish everything when they needed, but I feel some of it sort of kind of filler because Moon Girl is not a very strong character by herself. It's more like a reacting type of person who kind of, you understand her motivation is that she's sort of dead space in between. But I think because they knew this, the music animation is just so high quality because The music was just great. It was so good and moving. I feel something like watching sort of a music video because how well made the songs and the animation. Now, of course, the animation, how to describe it, it's sort of like Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, but instead of using the comics as a sort of main reference, you use sort of 70s, 80s sort of kind of jazz and R&B to make it more sort of modern. Best way to describe it. They sort of give it a sort of specific personality, not to compare to Miles Morales. In my opinion, it works super well. But at the same time, I can understand maybe you will not like Moon Girl because it's sort of hard to get into it first. But the very end, you do. Is that sort of that point she realized she bit too much, which she actually can eventually deal with. And this is the point you make her kind of relatable. And that's what I mean. It takes a long time to understand to be relate to her, and that's pretty hard to do. Yeah, I think that's the only problem Marvel usually have. They want you to relate to each character, but sometimes you can't do that because you sort of hurt yourself, or you could be sort of predictable. Because this whole first episode is sort of basic one sort of street hero, but at the end it works. He has his charm. You like one girl in the relation a double dinosaur, and the whole point of this first episode is sort of her relationship with the community and her family. She doing for them to protect the business, to protect the family, to protect the community, to work as one, and it works. But at the same time, I understand you probably won't like it. In fact, I feel this could be a sleeper hit, something like that Disney Channel XD about the frogs of and I mean, can't remember the show's name. Amphibia. There we go. That feels like sort of like sleeper hit, sort of Amphibia. But I recommend it. Yes, just be aware. Moon Girl could be a little bit annoying at the very beginning, but they fixed it at the very end. At least the first episode. Hopefully they keep having a very strong episode after episode to find Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. The show is sort of fun, it's entertaining, and also just the fight scenes just sort of created with the music. In fact, the fight scenes feels like a music video type of choreography, but at the same time sort of like a series, in other words. But anything else? I don't think I have anything else to say. Just how you felt about this. You like it? Do you hate it? If you want to see it, I recommend watch the first episode on YouTube. It's on the Disney Channel. The first full episode is there if you want to see it. I got really nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.